Alright, so I added windows all the way up here and I added in the door to that one unit. So here it is in the builder. As you can see, this ship builder has the Daratech Kontiki B700 bridge, and it has a reverse entrance. So it has the entrance at the back here. So it's great as far as I put it in the sight position. Hello YouTubers, hello Starfield players, welcome back. Dread is here. Well, ship captains, I have got a ship for you. The ship is called Gunship 1. Gunship 1, as you can see, is a starship that looks like a gun. Now I'm just using my fulminators, but when I'm actually flying, you can see here it works pretty good. You can look around to take a look at the ship. You can see that there's like a handle. These are mods that allow me to build this. So I have a bunch of modded pieces in here, and I will go over that when I do the ship build. But first we should probably do a fight and then a tour. And then once we do the tour, we'll go into the shipbuilding.
The great serpent demands blood.
We got here 32. That one.
I don't need to
Enemy engines on. Enemy's ground drive disabled.
You are nothing more than an offering.
Their engines are down.
We've added the dirge to the fleet. And we're flying the Gunship version 1 out in the Starfield.
Jump complete. No propulsion restored.
Listen up. You have until I get bored to give us what we want. We're gonna blow you into vacuum and take it anyway. We got ourselves a mark.
Let's try it this way.
Enemy's jump drive is offline.
Light 'em up!
Their grab drive's down.
They're dead in space.
Nice. Alright, well you can see the ship behind me. It definitely, it almost looks like a crane. It's so big, but it's cool. So on the first floor we have the elevator. Now we go to the second floor, where we have a all-in-one berth, just a small apartment. Then we've got a gym. And a bunk room. On the 5th floor, you walk out into a hall where you have a set of stairs going in either direction, and then straight ahead we have a warp core. So this is a 100 unit power warp engine, Owltech. So if I go to the left, that will take me up here to where the Varun Armory is, and then over here we have a full Varun living quarter, and over here we have the Varun apartment for the captain. This is my quarters, captain's quarters. Very comfortable. Has a window. It was a pretty impressive space. You can see here we've got a nice TV. So off of this door you can go back here where there's a washroom and a laundry room. Then you have a split. The split takes you to another living area. Bunch of windows. Like so. The kitchen. So there's a fair amount of living space here. Just off the armory. So on the other side, you don't have access to that area because the captain's quarters is there. But there's a set of stairs on both sides. So you can see here, this is an engineer's room. And if you go up and over here, we have a transporter room, which then takes you down to a living area. So another living area over here. And I put 2 doors. And this second door goes up here to this room, which is the hacker room, because you only have the one entrance to get up here. But then back here is the Rev 8 hangar and a whole bunch of workstations. So but yeah, through the hacker hab. So that one goes through that way, and it's its own thing. And then if we go down through here, this floor is all accessible through here. But then up here, there is no access, because you have access on the other side. But they both come up and over here to this ramp. You can see it comes down to here, top of this other staircase. And then this has a quick set of stairs up to the cockpit. So it's a bit confusing. I think once you figure out the layout, then it works pretty good. Alright, time for the ship build. First we need NG-20 landing gears, and we need 7 of them. So one is going to be the wide configuration, and then we have a bunch of narrow configuration with a 4. And then we also have the NG-6 landing bay. So next is the Galleon S202 cargo holds. and a Stroud cap AZ90. So those make up the bottom of the handle. Now you can see there's one here that I'm putting underneath. So in order to get that to actually clip on, you're going to need to take these two out, join them, make sure that this one's attached, this foot, and then bring it back in. So then we have a companionway and then a 5-story elevator, SPE. So once we have the 5-story elevator in, you can see we're putting the ballista cargo holds along its back, ending with a Nova Cowling 2LBA at the top here. Next is, so I'm using Hope Tech pipes and I'm just adding them in now, but you'll probably put them in later in the build. As you can see, I have like these 3 pieces all together and a bunch of them grouped up. This is the Aventech corner top aft, beam vert, and beam forward. So you use those to make the trigger. Up front we have the Nova weapon mount. It has fulminators with obliterators, and this obliterator is on a mount which is then mounted to one of the units that's here. I've got an SPE all-in-one berth there, SPE gym, SPE group crew dormitory, companionway, Howltech Type 7 warp core reactor, Stroud nose cap, aft bottom, SPE living quarters A 2x2, SPE split 4, ramp B starboard and port, and a Varun bathroom. Let's take a quick look at that. Just make sure you can see everything. So next is the Varun Armory and the Varun Mess Hall 2x3 and the Varun Captain's Quarters. So this goes right across here on top of the Howltech Type 7 warp drive, and then it has the HopeTech pipes kind of on either side holding up this large flat area. So next is the Polo 2030 cargo hold, which we have about 5 of them out front here. And then on top of the HopeTech pipes, we have the Stroud engine bracer B. And again, we have about 10 of them on this level. We're going to use this one quite a bit. So we've got them all around here. The engine is the J-52 Gamma drive with a jump thrust of 50. Got another Nova weapon mount. And then on the mount we have the other 2 fulminators and then the alpha beams. And it will take all 4 alpha beams right across the mount there. So there you go, there's all your weapons all in one spot in the barrel of the gun. You have a Varun engine near control bay. And on this side is an all-in-one berth. That's that one apartment, so you have to come in this way and then go up and over and come back down to this apartment. Then we have the Stroud engine bracers, which I've got a bunch of them back here. You can see that. They're just acting like supports. And then I have a Avian Tech or Avian Warp 2 engine bottom. So it's attached to the piece above, and then this engine bracer has been put in over top of it, so they kind of overlay each other. Then I've got a third engine, but this one is the Avian Warp 2 engine aft, so it attaches at the back. And I have a Avian Tech beam forward. So this is going to come all the way back to here. And see where this is? There's actually one of those beams, the angle beams is inside here. But unfortunately, it didn't show correctly when I did this. So we've just got the SPE ramps going up and over on either side. Now we're putting the Hope Tech pipes across the top. So it's going to be across all 5 of those pieces. And then we have the Polo 2030 cargo hold up front. Starting to look like a gun. There's 5 of those. With an Owltech transporter room. And an Owltech hacker hab. And on this side we have the Ulysses Helium-3 tank. There's one on either side of this. Then we have a splitter with the Trident Workshop hangar. So, as you can see, so this is now inside here. So you can see there's an Aventech corner top aft, which then goes to the beam forward all the way through. Originally I had that door open so you could drop the Daymog out and then drive it out here and jump it down. That was the theory. I could switch it maybe with this one and get rid of this, and that way it would, you know, fit with the lore, but I'm not too worried about it. Then we have the Stroud nose cap aft top. The next is the staircases. There's SPE 3-story staircases, one on either side. Then it has a ramp on either side going up. So now we're on the top layer. You can see the top layer. So the top layer has the cowling along with a companionway. It has a engine bracer, the Pro Docker top, the SPE ramp A aft, which then joins up with the Daratech Kentucky B700 bridge. And there's the ship. And it's normal. Even though this is above this, for some reason it allowed me to still make it work. So I'm hoping it'll do the same for you. But it seems to be working fine right now. It looks like a cool gun. Hope you like it. Thanks for liking and subscribing. And come back for more Starfield ship builds.